What's up, everybody? It's Michael Anthony here, and I'm bringing you some Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes gameplay. We're doing classified intel acquisition right now, and I'm sitting here with Ryan.
Yep, that's me.
I'm sitting here with Ryan because Ryan actually are you not a fan, or do you just not know?
Look, I just never got into Metal Gear. Like, I think I missed it when I was younger, and then now there's so many games. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah, and like, to be honest with you, as much as I love Metal Gear Solid, it's not even a game I can recommend to anybody anymore because I'm like, oh, you didn't play the last 8 of these, so you just won't get it. Like,
yeah,
they're a little bit much so. So you can see right now, the mission is classified intel acquisition.
Okay.
We are attempting to find, as the name might imply, some classified intel. We are on Omega Base in Cuba.
Okay.
Okay, on American soil, on Cuban soil. This is like Guantanamo with air quotes.
Okay.
You know, that's what that is. And you see right now, I'm scanning the area. Gonna some, you know, a thing that's common now in Far Cry and games like that. I'm tagging.
Okay.
I'm tagging enemies and tagging things like that.
So you're Snake, right?
Yes.
Your Solid Snake is your character.
No. You're already wrong. It's already confusing. I am not Solid Snake.
Okay.
I am Naked Snake.
And those are different people.
Those are different people. Naked Snake was alive you know, a long time ago during the 60s, and no spoilers, he does make it into the modern times with Solid Snake, but he is the original legendary soldier known as Big Boss. Solid Snake, who's the other main character, is his clone.
Okay.
He's a
clone.
He's a clone of him, but Solid Snake has all of the recessive genes.
What?
He's not a perfect clone of Big Boss. He's not a perfect clone.
Okay.
Big Boss, you know, you have your recessive genes, and then you have your dominant genes. Oh, I missed that because I'm trash. Got him. Okay, so Snake. So Snake has 2 brothers. Solid Snake has 2 brothers. Liquid Snake, who has all of the dominant genes.
Okay.
And then Solid Dust Snake.
Okay.
And he is the perfect clone. He is the perfect mix of recessive and dominant.
These
traits.
are all the same person.
They're not. I mean, it's not like he's got like split personalities. I mean,
they're all clones of the same.
They're
guy.
all clones of the same guy.
Why?
Because I mean, oh my god, so much. So Big Boss, it's as simple as Big Boss is the best soldier that there ever was, ever. Okay. And there are some other reasons, like people want Big Boss, you know, to continue to be in the world because he's a symbol. But most of the time, it's just because he's the best soldier, and they kind of want.
Are you killing this man?
No, I'm telling him to spit it out. But his voice sees me. I'm in the shadows, and he's like, "Oh, what's that?" I'm gonna run. I'm interrogating him.
I think this guy wants to kill you.
And he just saw me, that's why time slowed down. Shot him right in the throat. Tranquilizer gun, though.
Okay, so why don't you just kill people?
You can, but I've been playing Metal Gear Solid my whole life, and it is a point of pride that I have been able to beat all of them without killing anybody.
Wow, so you've beaten everyone without killing one person.
Well, I mean, like, you have to kill people in the first game,
okay,
but I don't think you have to kill anybody in Twin Snakes, which is a remake of that game. So I'm pretty sure I did do a no-kill there. I know I've done a no-kill in the second one. I know I've done a no-kill in the third one. I've done a no-kill in the fourth one. I've done a no-kill in Peace Walker.
So you've played every game?
Oh, yes. And the spin-offs, Metal Gear Acid and things like that.
What about the Revengeance?
I haven't played that, and not for lack of wanting.
Okay.
I just haven't got around to it.
You just got disconnected from Xbox
I'm a scrub, guys. I have Comcast internet.
This is because of...
God, the merger between Time Warner.
No. There's a character. He was voiced by a famous voice actor.
Oh wow! Way to narrow that one down.
The only way to beat him is to put your controller in.
Psycho Mantis.
Yeah.
You know he's actually in this.
Is he really?
He's a little Easter egg where.
But that's like a thing he would do. He'd disconnect you from Xbox Live.
Exactly, like a douche, like a doucher. So right now I've turned on this spotlight. Okay. Okay, which is the signal.
Why'd you see his bones? Is this a special spotlight?
No, that's just one of those like, I've got a glimpse of him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So now I can see him through walls. That's all.
So you have like super eyes or something?
Yeah, video games. So that's the guy I'm looking for. Turning on the spotlight signaled him, and he knows what he's doing. So right now I took the time to survey, and I gotta wait for him. I'm gonna reload up because you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know.
So you can just jump from any height. Because you just jumped off the
Because video games.
Okay. I thought they were going for like a realistic thing. You're a sneaky guy, but you're also superhuman.
Do you not? I just told you that this guy has 3 clones.
All right, fair enough.
Exactly.
Oh, but he's the original perfect soldier.
But he's the original, and it's not like he's like objectively the perfect soldier. He's just a decorated war hero. That's what they call him. The legendary hero, solid naked snake, big boss, Vic Boss.
Who is this guy modeled after? Because he's modeled after an actor, and I'm gonna say a name, and this might be completely out of nowhere, like left field. This might be someone else entirely. Is he supposed to be like Kiefer Sutherland?
Okay. So Kiefer Sutherland is actually doing the voice, but he's not physically, like his face is not physically modeled after Kiefer Sutherland.
But like, there is some physical similarity to the younger Kiefer Sutherland, right?
I guess you could. Yeah, because Kiefer's got a strong chin. Kiefer's got a strong nose and a strong brow line, so you could get away with saying he looks like young Kiefer, but I don't think that's on purpose.
Because
so here's okay. So the thing is, Snake originally looked like the actor Michael Biehn, who was Kyle Reese in the original Terminator movie.
Okay.
And that was when the game was just Metal Gear. When it was Metal Gear Solid, the incredible artist Yoji Shinkawa came in and he redid Solid Snake and he redid all the character models, and that is the Snake that we know now with the long face, with the strong brow and the strong forehead and chin and all that. That's the Solid Snake we know now.
Okay.
So I just interrogated him and just given it to him right now.
Okay.
Really? And you see the detail on the face and all that? Mm-hmm. This is running on an Xbox 360. And of course, video games, you saw he just fell through the ground right there.
He did ground glitch a little bit.
He did, but I mean, visually, this is not an ugly game to be running on an Xbox 360.
Okay. So the whole point of this mission is that you're collecting intelligence.
Correct. Okay. He has just given me the information I need, where some intel is, so I'm fixing to go get it.
And you're just hiding bodies right now, is that right?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, okay. Good groundskeeping.
Okay.
Do you just leave your bodies lying around, Ryan?
Okay, so is this to an end? Like, what are you trying to figure out?
This is just a side op. I'm trying to find this cassette. It's a side op just for fun.
Okay.
But also, the game has cassettes that you can listen to that flesh out the story, and that's the main thing here. I'm gonna get a cassette that fleshes out the story.
I like how it's on a cassette too. Very, very 60s.
Exactly. I mean, this is 1973? 1974. Okay. The events of this game lead to him being in a coma, where he wakes up in 1982, and that game is Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain.
Okay.
So,
yet to be released.
Yet to be released. I cannot tell you how excited I am for that. Oh my goodness. This is easily my favorite video game franchise.
Okay, so this is going to be a horrible video game sin right here, but I do have a little bit of experience because I played Metal Gear Solid 4.
Okay.
That's the first Metal Gear game I've ever played.
That's fine.
And I was so confused because I guess you're Solid Snake.
Yes.
But you're old.
Yes.
You're an old man.
He's old. He's a clone, so he has Werner syndrome, which is rapid aging.
But he's not actually old. It's because of the syndrome, right?
Exactly. He's only like 40.
So there's like some kind of medicine he can take or something? There's a vaccine or...
No. So that thing he's injecting himself with...
Okay.
That you're saying he's like just injecting himself in the neck with... That is actually... This is, again, Metal Gear Solid. So confusing.
Okay.
That is actually a suppressant for a nanomachine virus created by the U.S. government that was injected into him in the first game.
Why?
Okay, so the name of the virus is Foxdie, and the way the virus works is, let's say you were going on some secret mission and I knew some bad guys were going to be there.
Okay.
Let's say I had those bad guys' DNA on file. Okay? I can inject you with this nanomachine virus. Mm-hmm. Then what will happen is this nanomachine virus is spread airborne and through contact and things like that, okay? If they're around you, they're going to pick up the virus, and the virus is specifically coded to kill them and to give them a heart attack.
So you're like a typhoid Mary. Like...
Yes, but it only kills those specific people. And then, once it's killed those specific people, you notice that's the guy, again, he woke up, this is the worst tranquilizer ever.
So he woke up, but he was not very alert.
No.
After waking up. He knows he just got knocked unconscious after being interrogated.
Well, this was all part of the plan. Like, he's aware of that. He's a contact. He's not just some dude, that's a contact. I specifically looked for him.
So why did you have to knock him unconscious?
To keep up the ruse.
So he's cool with that. He's like, all right,
yes.
You're going to choke me out. That's okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So if once all the people that the virus is coded to kill are killed, the virus then proceeds to kill its host. And the only reason Solid Snake survived in the first game is because it killed Liquid Snake, his brother, who is a clone of Big Boss, so has an identical genetic structure. The virus was confused. So he should have died. Okay? And what you're seeing in the fourth game is the virus has mutated because it is a virus, okay? And now runs the risk of just killing indiscriminately.
Wow.
So he is doing that. It's a steroid to help his muscles. He's an old man, but it's also an immunosuppressant to suppress the old fox die virus inside of his body.
So why did the government want to kill him in the end anyway?
Because
is it inevitable that this thing will have to kill its host?
Yes.
Or is it by design?
It's by design that it will kill the host. It's by design. And the reason they wanted to kill him was because they were about to send him on a secret mission that was going to out the U.S. government having a bipedal nuclear walking tank, something that they said they would never have.
That's Metal Gear.
That is a Metal Gear, yes.
Okay. All right, that's okay. I'm somewhat following.
Are you getting there?
But wait, why did they even have Metal Gear in the first place? What is the possible benefit to have a mobile nuke?
Okay, wait.
That can walk.
That's a baller shot. I'm proud of that. Okay,
He's out cold. Is he also a contact?
No. He is not also a contact.
I know you have to keep up ruses.
Okay, so actually, right now, I'm heading into the admin building, which is where the cassette is. The cassette is in the very top, up there.
Okay.
Up in the crow's nest. Alright, I believe this is like the first time I played this, and boy, did I have trouble finding that crow's nest.
Okay.
That's not the point. Okay, so why did the U.S. government have a nuclear bipedal walking tank?
Yes.
Okay, so anybody who knows anything about ICBMs know that they are limited to range until we learned that we can launch them into orbit and then space float them around the planet and then drop them on people.
Right.
This is before that development.
Okay.
Okay, and even then that range is limited. I believe you can only hit something like 7,000 miles from its launch point, which is not a small distance. It's still really far. So what a Metal Gear offers you is the ability to fire a nuclear weapon from anywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere on the planet. Let's say you drop off a Metal Gear in the forest, the rainforest of the Amazon. Good thing it's not a tank. Good thing it's not going to get stuck in that mud. It's a bipedal machine. It'll just walk on out of the forest. And that entire time, it can launch a nuke from anywhere. It could have launched the nuke in that forest, but maybe it doesn't need to launch the nuke. Maybe you want to just walk it out into the streets of Brazil.
You're just walking it in.
Just walk it on in.
Okay.
It's the missing link. It provides the mobility and freedom of use of an infantry soldier while still providing the massive power of artillery and nuclear
is it piloted or is it like...
It is piloted. There are unpiloted variants of Metal Gear Ray, which isn't actually... It's called Metal Gear Ray. It's not an actual Metal Gear because those don't shoot nukes. Metal Gear Rays were built to destroy other Metal Gears.
How many Metal Gears are there?
A lot.
So there are Metal Gears and then there are Metal Gear Rays which destroy Metal Gears.
Okay, no.
It's the Terminator of this universe.
Correct.
The T3.
Yes, the large ones that fire nukes. Those are Metal Gear Rex, the original Metal Gear D, Metal Gear Gander, those Metal Gears from other games.
Okay, in Metal Gear Solid 4, they have these weird, leg creatures.
Those are geckos.
Okay.
Okay.
Are they any kind of Metal Gear?
They are like an offshoot of Metal Gears.
Okay.
Okay. They're geckos, nicknamed Irvings. They're created by Arms Tech, which is a company that's referenced throughout the Metal Gear Solid fiction. And it's basically just a replacement for a tank.
Okay.
In the fiction. The idea being...
Because it's super mobile.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's just a replacement for a tank because it is impossibly mobile.
Okay. I'm following you,
Are you following me?
As much as anyone could hope for this.
Okay, again, this is my first time playing this mission. At the time of me playing this, I'm struggling to find this cassette. Little do I know, it's not even that difficult to get to.
You just have to climb up some stairs or something.
It's okay. So on the way here, on the other side, to the right of this heliport, there's a door that I walk past. You just go on the damn door, and there's a ladder.
Wow.
And I'm just struggling. Like, wow, do I jump up there? I don't get it.
All right. So until you find the door, let's get a little bit more lore out of the way. Who is Raiden?
Okay, Raiden. Not Raiden. Raiden is the god of lightning. You're the protector of Earthrealm.
Are they not? Isn't it spelled the same way?
It is spelled the same way.
Raiden. I know that he is naked in one of the games.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. He is a character. He's the main character of the second game. Okay. And spoilers, this game has been, Metal Gear Solid 2 has been out for like 11 years.
Is he also a clone?
No.
Okay.
But he was, the events of Metal Gear Solid 2 were created artificially by a group called the Patriots in an attempt to create another soldier like Solid Snake. Because Solid Snake is just like Naked Snake, Big Boss.
Okay.
So with Big Boss gone, Solid Snake now has the title of being probably the best soldier on the planet.
Okay.
Okay, so they were trying to create a soldier who could match or defeat Solid Snake, and Raiden was chosen as that candidate. That's what brought him into the franchise.
Okay.
And of course, he's not aware of that until the end of the game.
So, but it's not real.
No, it's not like it's VR. It's real. That really happened. That wasn't all in his mind.
But it was orchestrated?
But it was orchestrated.
Okay. Now, does he have any relevance in any of the other games?
He does. And so the way their relevance works, and actually it works quite well if you don't think about it, and if you're okay with convoluted plots. So the relationship between Solid Snake and Naked Snake, actually they were like mentored. Big Boss mentored Solid Snake for quite some time.
And was Solid Snake aware of the fact that he was just his
They
clone?
were not. They were not aware
How
of
was
that.
he not aware of that?
So what? You think, oh, I'm a clone. You think they're going to tell you that?
Well, you think if you look just like somebody...
Okay, because Solid Snake has the recessive traits, he does not look 100% like Big Boss.
But it's still pretty close.
It's still pretty close, but at the time that he would have been under Big Boss's tutelage, Big Boss would have looked drastically different. Big Boss would have looked more like Solidus Snake.
Who?
Solid, the third clone, the perfect clone. Remember I told you?
Oh, okay, Solid Dust Snake.
Solidus Snake.
It's Solidus?
Solidus. Solidus.
Okay, Solidus. I thought it was Solid Dust.
No,
Solidus.
Solidus.
Solidus Snake. Okay, so all right, go keep going.
So their relationship was actually they were mentor. You know, he was a mentor to Solid Snake, and then eventually he betrayed Solid Snake and all of the Foxhound unit. And look at that. I thought that was the door. I was wrong.
So he's a perfect clone, but he's not a perfect guy.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that relationship didn't work out because Big Boss betrayed the Foxhound unit, and they sent Solid Snake to kill him.
Wait, so now Big Boss is a bad guy?
Yes. Big Boss is a bad guy.
Okay.
In this game in the fiction, he's still a good guy, but this game in the fiction and the following game...
Is this that ladder you were telling me about?
Yes, this is the magic ladder.
Okay.
Okay, so their relationship is contentious, and Raiden is picked because Raiden has an almost identical relationship, because Raiden was a child soldier in Liberia during the Liberian Civil War.
Oh, you got caught by that camera.
I know. Chill. Pew pew pew. I'm not gonna get caught.
That's not very smart for a camera to do. Like,
No.
There's a person here. Let me light up and flash to let them know that I've seen them.
Yes. So Raiden's relationship with Solidus Snake, because Solidus was in Liberia as a grown man, who mentored Raiden when Raiden was a child soldier. That relationship is incredibly similar to the relationship that Big Boss
had with Solid.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's why he was chosen.
So there's like a parallel between them.
Exactly. They specifically chose them because of that parallel. You see, right now I'm calling it a chopper, or I mean, that's what I plan on doing. I plan on calling it a chopper. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yes, that's why Raiden was chosen, and he shows up in the fourth game, and he's a badass cyborg ninja. Because no Metal Gear Solid game is complete without a cyborg ninja.
Wait, so he's a cyborg?
He's a cyborg.
He's a cyborg clone.
No, Raiden's not a clone.
Oh no, Raiden's not a clone. That's right. That's
no,
right.
he's just some dude named
wait,
Jack.
Is he augmented at all? Is he just a clone of a person, or is he somehow amped up?
He's just a regular soldier. Once the events of Metal Gear Solid 4 take place, I was just caught. The Marines are calling in the backup.
Oh, that's not
okay.
good.
Once the events of Metal Gear Solid 4 takes place, he does get his robotic ninja suit, and he does also get what they call battle blood. Oh god, they call it an armored vehicle right there.
This is Raiden we're talking about.
Yeah, this is Raiden, and Raiden gets battle blood.
What the hell is battle blood?
Battle blood, he had all of the blood in his body removed and replaced with artificial hemoglobin that would carry more oxygen to his muscles.
Okay.
So he's basically like he's permanently blood doping.
That's gotta be horrible for your heart.
And it is. It's super difficult, and he has to constantly get dialysis.
Okay.
Because that blood can't be filtered by the kidneys because it's not real blood.
But he'd have to be getting it like daily.
No, he gets it. He doesn't get it daily because the blood is so like fine-tuned because video games.
That
But,
it doesn't need to be filtered as often?
Yes, but it still needs to be filtered through dialysis.
But his kidneys are shot.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
He's a cyborg ninja because, I mean, all Metal Gear Solid games have cyborg ninjas. That's just how it works.
Okay.
That's just
So
rules.
is he an enemy to... Alright, so you won't see him here because you're in the past right now.
Yes.
Is he an enemy to Snake or an ally?
He's an ally to Snake.
Okay.
I'm glad you bring that up. You won't bring it up because we won't see him because he's a child. There's actually, if you watch some of the Phantom Pain trailers, there's scenes with child soldiers in what looks to be some African nation, and logic has it that if that African nation is indeed Liberia, that we might see a young. Oh, I just got caught, but I'm gonna.
Are you in slow-mo right now?
Yep.
How are you slow-moing? Is that
Okay.
just because of video games?
Because I've been caught. Because now that the game is open world, it's quite difficult to be stealthy.
Right. That's
So
understandable.
they've given you that little what they call reflex mode to let you get your bearings just in case you get caught. And then of course that's something you can turn off if you're a diehard.
So, alright, as Solid Snake... no, you're boss right now.
Right now, I'm boss.
Okay, what made him such a good soldier? Is he just... Alright, he's just good. He's just what he is?
He's just a great soldier. He just is good at killing people. Although it should be stated that he gains the title of Big Boss after killing his former mentor, the Boss. Okay?
Wait, so what do they call him now?
Big Boss.
Okay, but what did they call him before that?
Naked Snake.
Okay, why did they call him Naked Snake?
Because that was just his code name.
Why Snake?
I don't know.
Why Naked?
Okay, actually I think I do know this. So, Snake was just the highest rank in the Foxhound unit, and Naked because they dropped him into the jungles of Russia with no gear.
Okay. Is that Metal Gear Solid 3?
Correct.
Snake Eater?
Yes.
I'd never played that game.
It's very good. But it should be stated that even though he is Big Boss and he got his title from killing the boss, it should be noted that it's heavily implied that the boss let him win. Like the boss might have been a better soldier than him, but she let him win.
Why?
Because of her. Because she was through some. We don't have enough time for this. This one's ridiculous.
Okay.
But needless to say, through some elaborate CIA plan, okay, that involved the U.S. failing to orbit the planet before the Russians did, and they put her on a spaceship and it didn't work, and all these things, all this Cold War stuff. She was chosen to defect to the Soviet Union as a spy. Unfortunately, when she did that, her new Soviet handler did something that they didn't account for, and he used an American nuclear missile that she brought with her, a Davy Crockett missile. This is a real thing, people. Look this up. A Davy Crockett missile, a portable nuclear missile that a man can shoot out of a rocket. Okay? He used it to blow up part of a Russian science facility.
So it looks like the Americans did.
Effectively blaming the United States. And through some massive reworking of this original CIA plan, it was established that the boss would have to die to prove America's innocence.
Okay.
And she let herself be killed by her pupil, the then Naked Snake, before he received the title of Big Boss, so that America could clear it.
So is he misled to think that she's actually bad?
Yes.
And he doesn't know that he's killing essentially an innocent person.
Yeah, he doesn't find that out until the end, until Eva tells him.
So then that's probably what makes him really upset.
No, not even, but again, just there's no time. If you could quit your job and open your calendar for the rest of your life, then I would tell you, but there's just so much.
Okay, well, we'll have to continue this then.
Yes, and you see right there, I got a B because I'm bad, homie. See you guys next time. Hope you liked it.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, there it is.